Here's my new plane. I call it the Sea Noob because it's basically a noob tube with floats on it. And it's based on a plane built by Darren Wolseley. And he called his the Neptube. And it was one of the winners of Experimental Airlines Seaplane Contest. So here's my version of it. It's powered by 2826 Turnigy motor, 2200 kV with a 6x4 prop, and I have a 2200 milliamp hour battery, which I store here in the float. And with the battery all up, it weighs 30 ounces. I had a different float on it before. It was all made of blue foam, but now I've made a hollow tube one, like the same way you make the fuselage tubes, and it works much better like that, and I can put the battery inside, which really helps with the CG. I don't know why, but the CG is right at the leading edge of the wing. I wouldn't have thought it would fly very well, but it flies really excellent, and it takes off and lands off of snow real easy. I haven't been able to test it out on the water yet because everything's frozen solid. But there's lots of snow, but it works really great off the snow. So I did the same thing as Darren did, just one servo on the two ailerons, and I just did the two servos at the back. This cut here in the tail right here, this took quite a while to figure out. But after some ado, I did get something going there, and it works quite well. What I've been doing lately, I don't know if you'll notice it, but I've been, let's see, right here, I've been ironing all the leading edges of my planes right here, and I find that I just cut them straight, and then I iron the two sides down, and it seems to melt the foam and make the edges really hard. And I'm finding it works really nicely, so that's what I've been doing recently. I can see if I can show you on this one here too. Yeah, right there. See, and I've actually done the trailing edge up just on the one side, and then the kissing tape technique on the back. But yeah, it's been a really fine plane. It took a while because I had a different float on it at first, and it wasn't flying as well with the other float. So I changed the float, put the battery inside, got the weight up forward, and it flies way, way better than it did. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Okay, so yeah, I've got a 30 amp speed controller, and I just find that the whole package is working really, really well. Now I did the same thing Darren did with the little rudder on the back here. Just a second, maybe we can see that right here. Okay, the little rudder I put on the back, and it works really good in the snow. I always forget though that the plane can taxi around and steer its way around, because I'm not used to that. So, but there it is. And I'd like to thank Darren because the plane flies really, really nice. You really did a good job on yours. And I'd like to thank Ed because, wow, this is about the third or fourth plane of Ed's I've built. My very first one was this noob tube up here. Didn't fly very well because all I had was duct tape, but it flew for a while. And then I built this Axon Mini, and this thing flies like a dream, just beautifully. So thanks a lot, Ed, and thanks a lot, Darren. Good show. Bye-bye. You ready?
Yeah, I'm recording.
You're recording? Okay, here we go. Just keep watching the plane.
I'm barely seeing this little viewfinder.
Oh, I know. You won't see much. I'll try to come. Can you see it now?
Uh-huh.
beautiful landing or what, eh? Just keep following it around.